agreed to discharge him from probation, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
The request is granted. I'll discharge you satisfactorily. So you're all set, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Levine?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought we got a stip in order to adjourn your matter.
Oh, okay. Okay. I appreciate the court letting me know.
Okay, yep, so that matter will be adjourned, okay?
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Mr. Whitty. I have here. Todd Dowrick versus Vincent Autry. I had to look at that twice to catch it. They usually appear on their own. Did we want Mr. Dowrick's son in here?
I don't think he needs to be. It's
Oh,
just a
okay.
conditional dismissal.
Sounds good. This is file number 22-03437 LT. Can I have your appearance for the record?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Norman Whitty, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, Todd Dowd.
Okay, and Mr. Autry?
Yes.
Do you have an attorney?
No.
Okay, today's the date set for a hearing on a non-payment eviction. Have a consent order for conditional dismissal. Says that you're going to agree to pay $2,184.80. That includes rents, court costs, through February 28th. And you're gonna do that order before March 10th or vacate the property, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that they're gonna dismiss this case will be dismissed, consistent with the agreement. If you don't comply, they can request a writ and execute your removal from the property. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Is this your signature, sir? Okay. Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your hearing and enter into this agreement? Any promises being made to you?
No.
Okay. Yeah, 3 business days from today, if you leave here and determine that you misunderstood the rights that you waived, that is the right to have a trial in this matter. You could have demanded a jury trial, and you have the right to be represented by counsel. You appeared today without counsel after being advised of your rights. You can request to have this judge or this agreement set aside. We'll set it for a hearing if you can articulate to the court how it was that you misunderstood your rights today, okay?
Okay.
So, do you have any questions today?
Yeah.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set. I'll get you a copy of this. Let's see. John here, Wilson. Have to use the Alabaster team. Okay. Bradley Jones is here. 239. Okay, Mr. Alabaster, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, very good. We're on the record in the matter of Ali Albas versus Jeffrey Wilson, file number 22-03347 LT. Mr. Albas and Mr. Wilson are both here via Zoom, and neither of you have an attorney, is that correct?
yes,
Okay, so you met with each other privately. Have you come to an agreement on this?
yes.
Okay, can you tell me the terms of the agreement?
Because Mr. Jeffrey lives in a house has no window, and when I bought the property, I found out he was living. It wasn't livable. What they call it? The room.
Red tag? Is it red tag?
No, but has no windows, and he has a
Okay.
children. I was shocked how he lives there. So I told him, you need to live out, you need to go so we can fix the property. He did not leave. but I know it was dangerous. So now we agreed that he will leave to his sister in 1 week. I gave him 1 week to leave.
He's gonna
And
leave in 1 week?
Yes.
Mr.
And
Wilson, is that correct? You have to unmute, sir.
Mr. Wilson he has to pick his kids.
Okay. Okay, I unmuted, ma'am.
Oh,
Sorry.
He's back.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, Mr. Wilson, you're agreeing to leave in 1 week?
Yes, ma'am. So we can get the permit to fix the building and then I'll come back.
Is that the agreement, Mr. Elbast?
Yes, he has to leave because the only way I can fix the building, the house he lives in, is by him leaving. But he owes money to, then we can talk about this later.
I don't know what that means for the court. What are you looking to do, Mr. Elbast? Are you looking to do a dismissal today, a conditional dismissal, or do you want to have a consent judgment? I don't know where you want to go with this.
Let's call it condition dismissal on him leaving in 1 week so we can fix the apartment, the house.
Okay, so the conditional dismissal, the only details are that he'll leave within 1 week so that the property can be fixed, correct? Is
Yes.
that it?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, and you're agreeing, Mr. Wilson, to do that and to waive your right to have a trial in this matter and waive your right to be represented by counsel so that you can enter into this agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anybody threatening you to get you to enter into this conditional dismissal?
No, ma'am.
Okay, any promises being made to you in exchange for you entering into
No,
this
ma'am.
conditional dismissal? Okay, what I'm going to do
No.
is, I'm gonna have Mr. Elbas or Alibas do a conditional dismissal form. Do we have your permission, Mr. Wilson, to sign your name to the conditional dismissal?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Elbas, do you know how to complete that form, or do you need my court officer to help you?
I can do it of the phone.
Yeah, if you have the form, you can complete the form. We just need signatures and we need to get it back to the court so that we can put it with this file, okay?
Tell you the truth, Your Honor, I don't know how to do this, but if you send me the
Okay,
forms,
no worries. My court officer can log in and help you through it, okay?
thank you. Thank you.
No problem. And Mr. Wilson is given permission for you to sign his name to the agreement, long as it's consistent with what we said here on the record. Mr. Wilson, you have 3 business days to return to the court. If you leave here today and you realize you misunderstood the rights that you were waiving in order to enter into this
Yes, ma'am.
agreement,
My
okay,
phone is
sir?
shutting down. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set, sir. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. You have a blessed day.
Same to you. Mr. Seibert,
Yes, ma'am.
we have Bradley Johns here. Did you need to speak with him?
I could if you'd like.
Mr. Johns, do you have an attorney? Can you unmute, sir?
Good afternoon. I do not have an attorney.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with the plaintiff's attorney to see if you all can come to an agreement on this, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem. Mr. Bigelow, can you log in and help Mr. Elbas complete a conditional dismissal? Thank you. And who do we have here?
Well, we're here for the Bradley Johns case.
Okay, what, are you a property manager? Okay, sounds good. And then, what's your name?
Robert Kosis.
Mr. Kosis, okay. We'll get you on in a minute, okay?
I have nothing to do with that case. I'll wait until he's done.
No. He's just part of the virtual courtroom. You'll be able to see.
Judge?
Mr. Elbast, you need to go to the breakout room. Can you not hear us? I don't know if he knows. Oh, there he is. Who is Jefferson Conference Room? They just logged in. Who is the person identified as Jefferson Conference Room?
Judge Tom Sliver, the Jefferson Conference Room is our conference room here at our office. The court,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the court had it muted, so we couldn't talk.
I don't think, did we mute it? I don't think we muted it. We tried to request the thing unmute. But yeah, because we have two devices and it's echoing. Were you all set with Mr. Johns?
Yes, Judge, we are. We have come to an agreement for a conditional dismissal.
Okay. We're on the record in the matter of Next Step Homes and DS Huber Real Estate versus Bradley Johns, file number 22-03-475, council appearance.
Tom Sliver on behalf of the defendant or the plaintiff.
Mr. Johns, can you unmute, please? Okay, you're proceeding without counsel today?
That is correct.
Okay, Mr. Cyber, are you able to start your video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, today's the date that was set for hearing. This is for a non-payment of rent eviction. Mr. Cyber, you stated that you and Mr. Johns have come to a conditional dismissal.
We have.
Could you state the terms on the record?
The terms are actually, Mr. Johns, why don't you state the terms? I just know that I'm agreeing with them.
Okay. It was agreed on February 1st that I would pay $3,000 towards my arrears. I paid that on 2/7. And then the agreement goes for $400 out of each paycheck moving forward. So I'd be paying a total of $800 a month. 100 of that will be towards the arrears. So it'll be $800 a month until the debt is paid off. And then at that time, I will sign a new lease for $700 a month.
So you said that February 1st, you paid $3,000?
February 8th, technically.
February 8th, you paid $3,000?
Correct. And then again, February 22nd, I made another $400 payment.
Okay. And then you're going to make monthly payments of what amount?
Monthly payment would be totaling $800.
What's the total past due?
I believe
The total past due that we show, Judge, is $2,620.66. That's as of today.
that's what my records show too.
Okay, so you'll be paying that in installments of $800 a month until paid in full?
$100. Oh, yes, it'll be $800 total a month. 100 of that will go towards the arrears. 700 is to cover rent.
Okay. And then you're gonna sign a new lease?
As soon as my debt is paid, that's my plan. Yes.
Wait a minute. My
Oh.
client says that it's not correct.
Your client is in the courtroom.
Yeah, Renee Hill. Renee, what do you and Mr. Johns have talked this through. What are you seeing as the agreement?
Well, Mr. John's rent each month is $750. So if he pays $800 a month, that only puts $50 towards his past due,
Correct.
which is fine. But
He said that you came up with an agreement with him February 1st.
yes. That's correct. Yeah.
What was the agreement, ma'am?
The agreement was that he would pay the $3,000, which he did do, and then that he would pay $800 a month going forward until his debt was paid.
Okay, so the amount he's saying is correct. It's just only 50 of it is what's
Right, but we
going
did
towards it.
not agree to sign a new lease at 700. I said we would reevaluate for the cost of that.
Okay, so the understanding, sir, about the lease is that the plaintiff is agreeing to evaluate the lease, not for you to
Okay.
sign a new one. That
Gotcha,
is
okay.
that your understanding now?
I guess I misunderstood. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay, but you're comfortable with that?
Yeah, I just want to get this debt paid off and move forward.
Okay. Okay, so you have the following rights. You have the right to have a trial in this matter. You could have demanded a jury trial. You also had the right to appear with counsel because you had the right to be represented by an attorney during these proceedings. You were advised of that back on your pretrial. You appeared today without counsel, effectively waiving that right. But in order to enter into that agreement, you're going to further waive that right as well as the right to have a hearing or a trial in this matter. Anybody threatening you to get you to waive your rights and enter into this conditional dismissal?
No,
Okay, were there any promises being made to you in exchange for you entering into this agreement?
no.
Okay, and Mr. Sarver, are you going to get this in writing and over to the court?
Yes, Judge, I'll be putting it into a conditional dismissal.
Mr. Johns, does Mr. Cyber have your permission to sign your name to that agreement so long as it reflects what we stated here today?
He does. Yes.
Okay, and Mr. Johns, you have 3 business days from today to return to the court. If you leave here and realize you misunderstood the rights that you're waiving in order to enter this agreement and you want to request the judgment for the dismissal to be set aside so that you can have your hearing, we'll set it for a hearing if you can articulate how it was that you misunderstood your rights, okay?
Sounds great.
And recognize too, partial participation in this agreement will not satisfy the conditional dismissal. You understand that, correct?
You broke up there. Could you repeat that last part, please?
You cannot partially comply. You have to completely comply with this agreement in order for you to satisfy this conditional dismissal. You understand that?
I understand.
Okay, do you have any questions?
I do not.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set, Mr. Johns.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. I have Mr. Kosis. He's on the court website. Do you want me to put you all in a private meeting room, Mr. Cyber?
Please, Judge.
You're from DS Super. Would it be beneficial to have her join or go into that breakout room with him?
It would. It would, Judge.
Okay. Can you put him in
Thank you.
there, put her in there with him because that's the client for the plaintiff and they need to have a discussion together. in the, yeah, text, show them where the jury room is.
You can go out in the hallway.
Thank you.
They're in room 1, Mr. Steinberg.
Thank you, Judge. We have 2 other matters as well that I'm sure we'll be back to talk about.
Sounds good. I don't have anybody else here yet. Victoria.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Joe Joseph. I'm on the plaintiff side on that case.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Young, do you have an attorney?
No, I do not.
I'm sorry, Judge, the court was breaking up a little bit on that.
I don't know what's going on with our Zoom. I said I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room so that you all can work out an agreement if possible.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if we could do that. Thank you, Judge. We'll be quick.
No problem. Wrong room, room 2. Give me a moment.
All right, Judge, we're back on the Young case.
Okay. Ms. Young, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of Edward Rose Associates versus Victoria Young. File number is 22-04161 LT. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Judge. Joe Joseph on behalf of the plaintiff.
And then Ms. Young is present without counsel. Today was the date that was set for a hearing on a termination of tenancy matter. Did you all come to an agreement at all?
No, Judge, she wishes to go in front of Your Honor. She doesn't feel that she should have to vacate based on the conditions that were set forth for the termination to take place.
Okay, ma'am, today was the date and time set for hearing. You're ready to proceed with the hearing on this matter? Ms. Young,
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yes, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, it broke up a little bit. So this is a termination of tenancy matter. I don't see where you filed a answer or a counter complaint alleging any violations from the landlord. What gives you a cause to believe that you have the lawful right to hold over this property?
This morning I actually sent you the police report, and what I was told was I had to vacate because a shooting occurred at my home, which a shooting never happened here. And the situation that they're talking about, nobody was at my house.
You say you provided a police report?
Yeah, I sent it to your email.
Which email?
The Judge Simmons courtroom one.
Okay. Something's on. Zoom. Also, somebody needs to put a battery in. Yeah, Mr. Joseph, you have a copy of this police report?
I assume it's the same police report that we obtained. So yeah, I would imagine it's from the incident on September 28th of last year.
Yeah, unfortunately. They redacted the address. I don't see how that helps me. Their address is redacted, so that doesn't help me.
Yeah, the addresses are redacted on my copy as well.
Okay, well, I'm gonna adjourn this matter and I'm gonna seek an unredacted copy.
I actually went downtown to.
No,
I
they
went to.
they would have to give you a redacted copy, ma'am, but I can get an unredacted copy. So I'm gonna reset this matter so I can get an unredacted copy.
Okay, Judge, that's fine. Could we get, well, I guess Your Honor would probably know better than we do in terms of how long that might take.
March 15th at 3:15.
15, 3:15. Okay, we'll see you then.
Okay, do you have any questions today, Ms. Young?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, any additional matters today, Mr. Joseph?
No, this is the only one today.
Thank you. You're all
Thank you
set.
very much. See you tomorrow.
You're all set, Ms. Young.
All right, I can't find Lisa. I don't know why I can't find
Who
her.
was that you were talking to?
That was Renee.
I did talk to Renee.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you ready with, is it Kosis?
Yes, ma'am.
You ready with Mr. Kosis?
We are, Judge.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of 1500 Willow LLC and DS Huber Real Estate versus Robert Kosis, file number 22-03477. Council appearance.
Tom Stiver on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, and then we have Mr. Kosis present in the courtroom today without counsel. Today was the date and time set for a hearing, and this is for a non-payment eviction. How are we proceeding on this, Mr. Stiver?
Thank you, Judge. We plan on submitting a conditional dismissal. I need to get the defendant's permission to sign his name, but he's going to pay $950 plus March's rent by the end of March, and the case will stay dismissed. It's going to be at $500 a week.
That's correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You understand that you gotta give up your right to be represented by counsel in order to proceed today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You had to give up your right to have a trial in this matter. You could have had a jury trial if you had demanded one.
Yes,
Okay, anybody threatening you to give up your right to enter into this conditional dismissal?
Your Honor.
No promises being made to you, except for what's stated here on the record? Okay. You have 3 business days if you leave here and you decide that you misunderstood the right that you're waiving in order to enter into this agreement. You can request to have this agreement set aside. We'll set it for a hearing. Are you giving Mr. Cyber permission to sign your name to the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Understand that partial payment or performance will not satisfy the conditional dismissal. You have to comply fully. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you, sir. And then, Mr. Cyber, no, neither of your 245.
Judge, we plan on dismissing one and we plan on asking for a judgment on the other. Copeland is the one that we're asking for the judgment on.
Okay, Kelvon Copeland.
Yes, ma'am. What was that, ma'am?
Okay. Paul.
We show unpaid rent of $2,495.18 plus court costs, Judge.
Okay, sounds good. You just need to submit the paperwork. I don't put the default on the record.
Yep, we'll submit it right away.
And then as to Shannon Tyson, that one's being dismissed.
We are. Thank you. I'll send that over as well.
Okay, that's all we have today then. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Yep, bye.
Thank you. Have a good one.